All right, Shalom Yashala. Go by the name of Rai Bama with the Nebraska camp. First off, you are praise Yahweh Shem Shai, bless the elect, double honor to the elders to GMS. And it's looking according to the prophecies, it's looking real good right now, man. We're starting to see it. Like brother once told me, man, he saw like the telegraph his punches from, the NDAA, the and other various laws that would consider American citizen a terrorist, from the CISPA on down. It just all the things are telegraphing, a telegraph, and they're playing out. All right, one law leads to another and leads to another. But the point is, we about to get to it. U.S. police aim to intimidate anti-NATO protester. Now I got something a little bit deeper, so we're gonna watch the video. Yeah.
The National Lawyers Guild is staffing a legal office during the NATO demonstrations, and we've committed to representing anyone who's been arrested during the demonstrations that is seeking our representation. So we, in fact, are going to be representing the three young men who were charged recently with terrorism-related charges, and National Lawyers Guild attorneys will be representing them in court. They have very serious charges that could result in years of jail time if they're convicted, and it appears that the police are charging them with material support for terrorism, possession of explosives or incendiary devices, and conspiracy. And we believe...
You see that? American citizens, man. That goes... It's telegraph, Yeah, and it started way before a lot of things, but the main event that really kicked it off was 9/11, man. You niggas so patriotic, but here it is. You being docile, now you're getting your asses locked up, man. There's mainly Edomites out there, and it's really aimed for the true children of Israel, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the Esau is falling into the trap too. All right, they got Edomites falling into the trap. You patriotic Americans, you docile sheep, man. All right, because at the end of the day, they at least don't care about nothing but themselves. But of course, we're gonna get to the scriptures. Okay, it says 2 Ezra 9:1. He says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right, this right here. This video is considered measuring the time, observing the times, and seeing what going from 9/11 from before that. All right, all the way up to this point. Okay, it says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time. Okay, because I had a dumb nigger woman come and approach me like a while back saying, well, how do you know? I had friends in this truth, and how do you know that the Lord is coming in your time or whatever? These prophecies are right here. And first of all, it doesn't matter if he comes in my time or not. It's about enduring hardness as a soldier. But dealing with these prophecies that are coming to pass, and that have came to pass, and that will come to pass, it's all this small window of time. Really dealing with this generation, there's the prophecies. Too many prophecies are coming to pass. It's like written. It's like writing. The writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. So you should be measuring these times, man. All right. It says verse 2, Ezra 9:2. Then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, okay, there's many earthquakes. We always bring this out, and there's many earthquakes still happening, and uproars of the people in the world. Okay, not only the world, now it's hitting home, because y'all didn't care about what's going on in Syria and Egypt, in Greece with these protests. If you're not politically aware, you're just like, you everyday docile sheep is like, oh well, I ain't in America. Whatever happens in, everybody knows whatever happens in Greece or you know, the UK around that area, or really with the euro, it affects the American dollar also, you know. But the average Jake or the average docile sheep out here, the sheeple, they say basically they got the mindset if it's not in front of my front door, it doesn't matter. All right, which it does. Because guess what? You're feeling it now, Jack.
Serious charges that could.
So we're gonna back it up because they titled it "U.S. Police Aim to Intimidate Anti-NATO Protesters."
They have very serious charges that could result with terrorism related. Are going to be representing the three young men who were charged recently with terrorism.
Charged with terrorism. Okay, that's not intimidation. Intimidation is to just throw you in jail, disorderly conduct. They're being charged with terrorism, man. All right, that's hella more of an intimidation, man.
Related charges, and National Lawyers Guild attorneys will be representing them in court. They have very serious charges that could result in years of jail time if they're convicted, and it appears that the police are charging them with material support for terrorism, possession of explosives or incendiary devices, and conspiracy.
You have it. And you have it, man. And also, brothers got to be on point, man. Including speaking that as far as our camp, and you know, just keeping a reminder out there, because that's the spirit that's going out right now. That we got to be totally focused, because it's we have to end this thing. You know, we always say it. Most definitely me myself, because I want to get out of here. I'm seeing these prophecies come to pass, but we're at the end of this thing, man. It's right here. You know, we're at the end of this thing, man. You know, so it's getting hectic. That's the whole point, and you have to be prepared, man. You know, there's no way that you can prep yourself besides fearing the Most High and keeping His commandments. There's no other way to prep yourself. You can lie to yourself and say I'm a soldier and this and that. The only way you're gonna be in this true solid is if you have this, if you're deep in your faith and you follow the Most High and keep His commandments, man. You know, if you're serious about this, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you have to do in righteousness. All right. So we're gonna get this next article out. It's pretty. This article's pretty old, but it still has a lot of good points in there. It says military giving go ahead to detain U.S. terrorist suspects without trial. All right. Of course, they're getting a trial, so to speak. We're gonna see what happens to them because this is something recent. We're gonna see what happens to these guys. All right. Let me see here. It says here Barack Obama has abandoned a commitment to veto a new security law that allows the military to indefinitely detain without trial American terrorism suspects arrested on U.S. soil who could then be shipped to Guantanamo Bay. Now, this is like it's right in your face, man. It's right in your face, step by step by step. 9/11 Patriot Act, NDAA, CISPA, you know, on down. Everything is getting. The Patriot Act was kind of broad. Now it's different laws that pass certain laws. They're saying they're only going to arrest terrorists. Then they pass a law that considers an American citizen a terrorist. You know, now they're going to ship American citizens off to Guantanamo Bay, man. All right? Waterboarding. Guillotine. All right? And they got concentration camps here. It's going to get to the point that they ain't got to ship it off and hide it. It's going to be right down the street, man. It's going to be right down the street. But here it is. Y'all want to parlay like it's a game, man. Y'all want to try to ignore this. You can't ignore truth. You can't ignore truth. Truth is all around you, man. And the Most High is truth, and His word is true. So it's all around you. It exists. If you 2/3 niggas and you wicked ass heathens, your thought process is the truth of the Bible. You being wicked is truth. All right. So you just this goes out for Jake, man. This goes out for Jake, because it's getting